everyone, and welcome to our Talk of the Town for today. Our presenter this afternoon is Alain Chevalier from BC Perks, and he's going to speak to you guys and to our members about his BC Perks and some upcoming new information for members as well. So Alain, whenever you're ready, you can start.
Okay, I'm ready to go. I hope everybody can hear me just fine. If you want to go ahead with the first slide.
Mute me.
Okay, again, my name is Alain Chevalier. I'm the president and owner of BC Perks. Next. No, next slide. Okay, just to let you know a bit about BC Perks, we are a local company, pretty local, right here in Maple Ridge, so that makes us a Canadian company. We do digital mobile loyalty marketing, as well as text reminder system, waitlist system. What we do is everything that's mobile. People live on their cell phones today, so we take advantage of that, show our clients how to take advantage of that to stay on top of things and better communicate with their clients. Next. Oh. Let's look at some stats about cell phones here. Right now, there's 7.7 billion people in the world, of which roughly half, 3.5, have mobile phones. Mobile phones, now the first number one use of phones is SMS, which is text. That's number one use of all phones now. Why? Well, 98% of all messages are read. So that means if you send a text to someone, they're going to read it. Okay. Not only that, 90% are read within 3 minutes. And this figure of 90% is going up. It's sitting at about 94% now is read within 3 minutes. If you use it for marketing or sending additional information, the click-through rate on text is sitting at 19%, which is 10 times greater than it is for emails. Emails are slipping by, too much junk and so on, but people always read their text messages. If you use it for mobile surveys, you get a 20% response, which is 5 times higher than online and twice the rate that you get on the phone surveys. Next slide. Get 86% of users are now open to mobile engagement. 64% prefer texting over voice for customer service. I'm still old-fashioned. I just like the idea of talking to someone, but 64% prefer talking to their fingers, to their phone. 81% are frustrated with phone-based services. 70% have a positive perception of companies that use text. This figure here is 77%, keeps going up, is getting to be now that if your company doesn't offer services by text, they're actually looked at in a negative fashion now. So it's something that you just have to have. When using SMS messages, we find that there's a 20% decrease in customer support calls and a 25% increase in customer satisfaction. Next. In Canada, we got 25.5 million people that have smartphones at 70%. This year, we're going to crack 1-to-1. I only have one phone, but I guess a lot of people have more than one because we got more phones than people now in this country. Okay, not only that, people check their phones every 10 minutes. That's 100 times a day. Again, that goes back to the figure which I keep repeating because it's very important that 98% of all text messages are read and read within 3 minutes. Next slide. Different things that can be done when you're using SMS in your business is you can use it to get interactive messages. What we mean by that is You can ask your customers for additional information. Like, for example, if you want to know what their birth date is, you ask them for their birth date, it goes in their file. Surprised they get a birthday present by text from you. So it's a good way to keep your database up to date. You can also use customizable web forms. Now, I don't know if you've done that, but there's a lot of web information and the web pages that you put on your phone and you have to scroll all over the place to try to read it properly. And that, if you get a proper form that's designed for a phone, it doesn't matter what type of phone you have, it's easy to read. The reason you might need that is also because a text message is limited to somewhere around 140 characters. So if you need to say more than that, you can do it in the form of a web form. You can create keywords when you have SMS messaging program. Keywords are designed to automatically and quickly send information straight to the client. For example, I've got a client that's a realtor, and if you text the address to that property to his phone number, automatically you get the fact sheet in the building. You know, some restaurants use it for recipes. It's really handy to have. You can also tie that into contests. Contests are really good to increase your database so you get more prospects, more clients. You could run a contest, like restaurants do it a lot, you know, text supper to 1-800-926-9725, enter contest to win supper for two. At the end, somebody wins the contest, but everybody else is now in your database. So next time you have a special, they'll get it as well. The advantage to increasing your database by contest is that it attracts people that like what you do. I got a client that has a yoga place, had a contest to win 6 months worth of yoga. And I didn't enter it because I don't do yoga, but my wife did because she does. So everyone that entered this contest is interested in his service, in this case, yoga. So it works quite well for that. And next, please. Other things you can do is you can, as I mentioned, run surveys, trivia, multi-layered surveys. What's the good thing about using this for surveys is that, number one, you know it's going to be read and responded to right now. So if you send out a survey, that's important. Like, you want to hold an event, and should I do it in Whistler or should I do it in Harrison? You send a text out to your members or your clients, and you get the response back within 3 minutes. So it doesn't take forever to get a survey done. You get it done right now, you have the answer, you move on with life. Okay. And whatever system you use, you want to have reports so you know how well your system is, whether or not your offers are working, so you can tweak them and make them work better for yourself next time. Next slide. Okay. Other things that you can do with text messaging is you can have waitlist systems. Right now, COVID registry is important because of just the time we're in. What a waitlist system does is, for example, if you go to a restaurant and there's a wait, you scan that into your phone, you go on the wait list. When your turn is up, you get a text saying, hey, your turn is up, come on in. Okay, so again, it's designed right to be.
Oh, hi, Savannah, it's Natalie calling.
It's designed to be touchless because of COVID right now. You can also use it for appointment reminders. Now, appointment reminders are very important. If you run your company on appointments, no shows are very expensive. You can phone them up and talk to a bunch of voice boxes. You can send them emails that they won't read, or you can send them a text to remind them when their appointment. Why does it work? I think I might have mentioned that before, because 98% of all texts are read. So people will not forget about their appointment. Next. Oh, okay, digital coupons. If you tie that in with your loyalty system, a reward system, it works great, because we know it's 8 times more effective to bring your clients back versus getting new clients. And people like to have loyalty program. Most people have at least 12 different cards and stuff in their wallet to deal with loyalty programs, because 70% of people are more likely to shop at your shop if you have a loyalty program. That's why all the big boys have them. McDonald's gives you a free coffee every time you show up, not because they like giving away coffee, because they know they make more money at it. So it works quite well. And again, when you do it through text messaging, they will see it. Why? That sounds like a broken record because 98% are red. Next. Next slide, please. Okay, whoever you decide to deal with to help you with your SMS and text messaging, you have to make sure that they can help you to create a strategy. They may very well know text messaging, you know your business. It's a matter of creating a plan that works very well. Each one of my clients has a customized plan for themselves that we worked on together for it to work for their business. Okay. You know, one of the challenges is to get people to sign up. There's rules with texting as there is with emails, and that people have to sign up for it. And there's ways to brand yourself in that so that people will sign up for your mobile club. Okay. You know, you want to make sure that you can maximize your results so that it's really working for you. That's where reports are important. It's also good to read the reports so you can see how you can tweak it to make it work better for you each time. Hands-on training, well, your staff has to be trained in order to use the system. Most systems are pretty much hands-free. The only training that your staff usually need is to remind people to sign up for it. And of course, you have to have ongoing support. And guess what? We offer support by text messages as well. Yeah, big surprise. Okay, next, please. Okay, special deal for chamber members, for the members of Maple Ridge and Pitt Meadows chambers. You can get the system set up for you at half price. In other words, you pay $99 instead of $199 to set up your entire system. And then you get a large discount on the monthly rate. Instead of paying $149, you pay $119. That's for a full mobile marketing system. Next slide. And if you wanted like a text reminder system or waitlist system, then what your discount is as a member is you're paying $49 per month instead of $59 per month, okay, for the system. And next slide. Oh, this is the important one that everybody has to copy, my contact information. It's right there, so you can give me a call anytime, email, text, whatever you may want. I know I went through this quickly, but I wasn't too sure how much time I had, but that's it for the presentation. So yes, definitely, if you have questions, I'm here.
Thank you, Alain. I'm just gonna my video. Here we go. If anybody else has any questions for Alain, feel free to unmute now and turn your videos on, and we can get some questions going. I'll put them in the chat as well. I'm not seeing any questions coming in the chat, Alain. So if anyone has any questions after this presentation, they are more than welcome to reach out to us and I can get them in contact with you.
You bet, that's no problem whatsoever. They can call me direct, whichever.
Perfect, yeah, thank you so much. And thank you everybody else for attending this afternoon's talk of the town. We only have one presenter for today. Thank you, Alain. Appreciate you and your time this afternoon. Thank you everybody else for attending, and I just wanted to mention also to keep an eye on some of our upcoming events, as we're going to be shifting into some evening networking coming soon, as sometimes we see that a lot of people are not able to attend afternoon sessions as often as much as they used to before. So yeah, keep an eye on that, and we can do more networking options, and then we'll have a talk with the town next month. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody, and take care and have a good rest of your afternoon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Bye now.